Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty clued into the underground, yeah. Who's my favorite artist? Oh, I listen to Yeet.
What's up? It's me in the flesh. You see me? Believe it. It's me, Silas X, Saint 64, the soldi man, aka Sandy Silas. And I'm here with a very important guy. He's on the come up. He's hungry.
Yes,
There's no one else like him.
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself, my guy. Let's go.
Man, what is good, y'all? My name is Young Lyoko. You can call me Ko, Lyoko. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're feeling. I'm 17, man. I've been doing music fucking damn near my whole life. Just that's I'll give y'all that for now. Gotta get into the questions and see what else y'all got to figure out about me.
All right. Well, listen, the first question segues right into, what you were saying is, so you've been doing it for a while, sure, but what made you start doing it?
Damn. Okay, look. All right. This is a little sidebar, right? But so one of the earliest memories, like obviously you can pinpoint like a memory in your brain. It's like this is like one of the earliest memories in my brain. And for me, I was at like a family friend's house, and I was like, all right. So the lady's name was Miss Bissell, and I was like, Miss Bissell, next time you see me, I'm gonna be a famous rock star. And so ever since that day, I've been like mad interested in music. I might have been like 4 or 5 when that happened, and I don't know, something about like the idea of people like looking up to me and being able to like if I make a hype song and somebody's having a shitty day, they turn on my hype song and it turns them up. Or like if I make a sad song and somebody's like resonating with what I'm saying, like I want people to be able to hear what I'm saying and feel like the emotions that I'm putting into my music and get that out of it.
Yeah, man. When I was coming up and I was young, one of the first things I noticed was that like the power that music has. And with me, it was like rappers, because like that's just what my people listen to, and it was just like I always thought, to me, like the musicians and shit could be more powerful than the president. That's how it feels to me.
Bro, especially nowadays, bro, with the cult fan bases that people are building, bro. Like you look at like SoundCloud era X, bro, and that motherfucker could rule the world, bro. If like all the people that fucked with him, he could have done some crazy shit.
Yeah, it definitely, to say the very least, gave off that type of energy. Cause like I watched this interview of him about maybe 3 weeks ago, and the thing about X, man, is he did it the way that I want to do it. Is he had fun, he was real, he was raunchy, and he was himself. But once through that, the people got to know who he was and all aspects of this character, and then we saw him change, and he was able, and through that, to actualize change, with his message. So
yeah, he's got like some of the craziest like character change, character plot, character arc of any like artist, let alone person, like famous, like celebrity. Like bro went from like mad people fucking with him to like some allegations, and then like people were like, oh man, fuck that guy. And then like he really changed his life, and then like he was going in for the better, and then sadly that shit happened to him. But yeah,
rest in peace. Okay,
of course.
So coming up, you've been doing this for a long time. What are some of your influences, musically speaking?
Man, I've been waiting on this question. Damn. Look, all right, this one. All right, listen. You know who Kyle is? Super Duper Kyle.
Yeah.
That right there. That is my biggest inspiration, 100%, man. Just recently, so I started fucking with him in like 2016, like before like I Spy, before he really blew up. Like I was really fucking with him. And then like all that, he blew up and he's cool, and so like he's been my favorite rapper since then. And recently, I got to go to his concert in Boston, and I got VIP tickets, and I got to meet him, and I got to talk to him. I got to flick up with him, and it was like some people are like, oh, like don't meet your idols, but like I'm interacting with this dude, and I'm like, this has been my favorite rapper for like 6 fucking years, and I'm talking to him, and he's so genuine, bro. And it's like I want to be that for like somebody. Like I want like somebody that's coming up to be able to look up to me and be like, damn, like I really fuck with this guy and his message and what he's saying, what he's doing. and maybe like one day I'll have a concert and someone will come up to me and be like, yo, like I've been listening to you for mad long and like you inspired me to do this. So like definitely Kyle, he inspired me. His persona, the way that he's happy about most shit, like his energy, like that's really my biggest thing. Energy is crazy to me. Performing wise, in the music, everything. Energy and emotion is probably the two biggest things. So he's my number one. Number two, I'd probably say A Boogie, cause you know it's A Boogie. Like, come on, quit playing with him.
Yeah.
Then we got I don't know if you know about him. His name is White Rose Moxie. He's like underground. He's still on the come up. But me and my brother were randomly working at my family's business one day, and we found like a song when he went under a different name, and the two of us like we used to fight a bunch, and we bonded over that song, and then like we eventually like found out he like changed his name and like was making more music, and now he's like starting to blow up. Like he's got like 300,000 monthlies on Spotify or something. And so we like actively like DM him, we like talk to him, we're like super OG in him, and it's just like it's like again something for me and my brother to bond over, or just people to like unite, like that normally wouldn't talk or normally wouldn't interact and come together. I just want to be that middle factor, that middle ground for people to be able to fuck with me.
Hell yeah, man, that's awesome. Yeah, dude, this is right here. This is inspirational. A lot of people carry these aspirations, and I want people to know as well, you know, just by doing small stuff like this, because I'm sure when this drops, it's not gonna get 1 million views. I mean, it might. That's how the algorithm works. But
yes, sir.
You know, the thing is, it doesn't have to be music. You know, and this is the thing, that the reason why people latch on to artists and there is not, I mean, their music is a core part of it because it allows them to become closer, but it's also the message and the actions that they take that people will get. That's what that starts that cult, you know, fan base, you know what I'm saying? And normal people can do that shit too. So yeah, man, that's awesome that you know, I really fuck with why you fuck with those people. So that's tough.
Yeah.
So shoot, again, another perfect segue.
Bet, let me hear it.
What is the message for your audience that you got right now?
Man, right now I got some hype ass shit coming out, man. I was in the last couple months, like I was in a little depressive era. I ain't gonna lie, I was in my bag, I was in my duff. I'm talking like AirPods in, double AirPod in, max volume, sad shit, walking through the hallways at school. But then I'm just trying to boss up, and I'm recording music that like I'm recording it, and I'm like, damn, like this shit is gas, this shit is hype, like this shit is making me smile, making me feel good. So I'm trying to make some shit that people can turn up to right now. It's kind of, I have the ability to make like deeper music, sadder music, more like spiritual connections kind of things, but like for just right now, I'm making shit that people can turn up to, people have a good time to, and most importantly, like when that I can perform like mad good, get the crowd into it.
Hell yeah. I went to like last year now, like February, I went to my own show, and it wasn't nothing special. It was an open mic, and
yeah.
I'm telling you, even if it's 2 or 3 people, you know, who in the crowd that's really fucking with you, that's all it takes to really like, you know, boost somebody up, you know.
Most definitely. Like I'm going through like, main way I'm promoting right now is TikTok, and I might leave like some comments on some people's videos, and it'll be like maybe the creator of the video will be like, damn bro, you're fire, like link me, like let me listen to your music, let me get a feature, blah blah blah. And then it'll be like maybe like 15 comments like, damn, your shit's ass, find another hobby, like you fucking suck. And it's like shit like that. But it's like, it's the one person, the 5 people, the 3 people in the crowd that are really fucking with you, that's gonna keep me going, that's gonna keep me motivated. Because I know a lot of these people like just are gonna not fuck with me for no reason, just because they like to troll. But like you're saying, like in the crowd, like obviously not everyone there is gonna be fucking with it because you're like opening up for somebody usually. But it's like, once you're there, and you just gotta find the people that resonate with you and just get lit for them.
Hell yeah, man, that was awesome. And again, another perfect segue. We're on the road here, so yes, I feel like now more than ever, and I've come to this conclusion where to me, this is my belief, it feels like promotion and marketing is almost like more important than the music itself, almost, because of the way that people consume stuff. And this is why TikTok has been such a, like, it's a gateway, number one, to the underground, and there's you can find a lot of good music on TikTok, and it's also a great thing for artists to promote their music, you know, in a way that is like, again, lets you see that who the person is, the personality, the way they move, and what their whole aesthetic is through stuff like that. So my question for you is, how would you say TikTok has affected, at least, you know, your career and the underground as a whole?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I go through phases where I'm really into music or like really like motivated or unmotivated. And for a while, like when I was in my little depressed, when I was in my bag, I was mad unmotivated. And there's this rapper that's coming out of like a couple towns over for me. I won't name him, but he's like his music is mad decent. But like because of the way that he's promoting it, he's like blowing the fuck up, and he's cool. And I was like, bro, like, this motherfucker's doing it. Why am I not doing that? Like, why am I sitting on my ass? Why am I not posting 3-5 times a day on TikTok? Why am I not trying to get people to review my music? Why am I not like recording right now? Why am I not writing right now, freestyling? And you know, it's with TikTok especially, like, there's never been any social media like this before where it's so easy to blow up. Like, you look at YouTube, like, for example, like, you could post this video, it could get 10 views, it could get 1 view, it could get 1 million views. It's like, or like Facebook or like Instagram, like all that, like, no, you never hear of anybody like, oh, like, I only post on Instagram, or I only post on YouTube, like people only know me from there, like, it's, or like there are some cases like that, but it's very rare. On TikTok though, like, you could be a nobody today and be fucking eating chicken wings with Drake tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be doing some crazy shit one day and some crazy shit the next day. But like, especially now, it's the best time to grind. It's the best time to come up.
Yeah, dude. To me, TikTok is like a jungle of stuff, and there's like low hanging fruit, and then there's also some really high hanging fruit, if you catch that metaphor. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like TikTok has its cons, because I don't know if you feel like this, but because TikTok is such a great place for our artists to get their roots and find their demographic, it's also home to a lot of copycats and clones, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I think that definitely are a lot of people that copy people's sounds, copy people's cadences. I feel like not in a bad way necessarily, but the whole like plug and be right now, I think a lot of artists sound very, very similar. I think they all sound good majority of the time. I think plug and be is a great genre. But people need to branch out and find new sounds, find new things. Like, in my time of making music, I've done, like, man, there's some old tracks of me on some lyrical shit. There's some old tracks on me on some like little flow, little singing shit. Like, man, I got some indie songs, bro. Like, you gotta experiment. You gotta find your own song. You gotta find your own sound. And especially on TikTok, like, people categorize, like, if you're posting on TikTok and you make music, oh, you're a TikTok rapper. It's like it's like back in like 2016, you're posting on SoundCloud, oh, you're a SoundCloud rapper. Like, people don't look at it the same way that they look at other like big artists, which doesn't make much sense. But you know, it's just what it is right now.
Yeah, right there, you touched on something that's, you know, it's kind of a pet peeve of mine, and I feel like we're repeating history right now, where, like, back in the day, you said it, people would post on SoundCloud and you're a SoundCloud rapper, you know? And I feel like that
shit pisses me off, yo. Oh my God.
Fuck yeah, it pisses me off too, because it's like, these people are the people who do that shit, you know, who call each other that shit, are denying themselves the experience and the fan base that they could be tapping into. Because bro, the people who are popping right now and who are like building a legacy, like, I feel like a perfect example of a so-called SoundCloud rapper, or somebody who got called that was Lil Uzi Vert. But Lil Uzi Vert is definitely in not like of all time, but my top 10 right now, Lil Uzi Vert is in there bro.
Yeah, that's not ridiculous to say that. That's not ridiculous to say that at all, man.
Yeah, like, and then right now, flipping Lil Yachty, bro, he made a comeback in my book because now he's like
100%, yo.
He's flowing hard right now. And
yeah, bro, Yachty, he came up on that SoundCloud wave, that cipher, that whole class, and then he kind of ducked down a little bit. But recently, in like the past year or two, he has been dropping like consistent bangers, bro. Like I really fuck with Yachty.
Yeah. And so you know, on the flip side with this like TikTok thing, it's like I don't know, it just makes no sense to me that people are trying to separate themselves from that. You know, I feel like at this point, bro, people should just embrace the fact that, you know, you're a TikTok rapper or whatever. Like, I don't, look, no shame. I'm probably gonna regret saying this, but real shit, if you play it smart, there's no shame in flipping riding a wave, bro, because that wave might turn into a tsunami. You never know.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
So I feel like here's another thing about TikTok, and this is less about TikTok and more about people, is, you know, at school. First off, let me ask you this. Is anybody at your school on the shit that you're on?
Like, what you mean by that? Like, making music or know about my music?
Well, like, are they making music, one? And then two, like, if they know about your music, are they supporting it? Or just, like, what does your school, like, listen to? Like, what's that culture looking like?
My school, I ain't gonna lie. I live in one town, but I go to school, like, 40 minutes from where I live. And the town that I go to school in is, I think, like, deadass is, like, 99.8%, like, white people. And it's just, like, straight, like, it's either people like listening to like hick country music, like trash, like mainstream, like pop music, or like a mixture of the two. It's a very small few that listen to like rap, and then of those people that listen to rap, it's like if they're listening to underground rap, like that's the people you have to be fucking with, like if you're trying to do anything. But in my school, there's probably like maybe like 3 or 4 like people making music. Some people making indie music, some people making rap. So I used to rap under a different name. And that's what most like of the like normal people, like the people that listen to non-rap music, they all know about like that music, and they're like, oh, you make music like that, blah blah blah, like, oh, SoundCloud rapper. And then I'm like okay. So then what I did was I changed my whole shit. I changed my name, and I just restarted. And that's like what I'm on right now. That's this Young Lyoko. Like that's the shit that I'm hitting on right now. And no one knows what like my new name is. Nobody knows about my TikTok. It's just strictly me. Like I'm putting my head down and I'm grinding right now.
All right, bro. I respect the hustle right there. Yeah, and I'm telling you, this story right here that you're telling, a lot of people can relate to. Cause myself, I can relate to it. My school, bro, is like it's about like 30 minutes away from where I live. It's annoying as fuck. And when I go there, it's a rural community in like Northern Virginia, bro. And it's like
bro. That's what I'm talking about.
It's like. So it's kind of weird because it's like we're close to DC, but it's just like it's almost a part of West Virginia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so they aren't really tapped in. I always felt like sometimes if you aren't close to DC in like a more metropolitan area, you're behind. Like you're 3 years behind when it comes to music, you know?
Yeah.
Personally, this is just a belief. I feel like, you know, the music that people are listening to now, the people that are behind the wave, like trap. I'm not saying Lil Durk is bad or nothing, but he's just an example where I feel like that type of music, traditional mainstream trap music, eventually is going to, you know, that style is going to fade off. Because right now, I figured out the other day, TikTok got its own radio station, and the people who watch TikTok, they could hate your music one day, but if it's on their For You page the next, they're on your balls about it, and it's
you
so
spitting
weird.
right now. You spitting right now.
So, yeah, man, I definitely fuck with what you're saying.
Yeah.
My next question and comment is, you know, you mentioned you know, and I want to stress this myself, is like, you know, the company that you're with and surrounding yourself with that. And I feel like places like Discord and SoundCloud, even just a normal ass group chat on Instagram.
Yeah.
But most importantly, in real life, if you have people around you who are like, you know, working with you and are on the same wavelength, or just at least on music, it's going to propel you forward. Because there's this rule that I heard about called, like, you know, you are the 5 people you hang around. So how would you say you feel about like collectives, you know, the social media sphere when it comes to the underground, and like how people interact with each other, or even in real life? You know, how the question is, how do you feel about, you know, the people on your level? Like, how do you feel about the way that they're interacting with each other?
I think, honestly, I think collectives are a good thing and a bad thing. I think that it's important to like have, let's start online first, right? So online, like, there's been some collectives that have even like reached out to me. They're like, oh, you trying to join? Like, oh, like, let's work, like, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, introduce me to some people, and so I'll get in the group chat, and then it'll either be like a dead ass group chat, like people aren't like fucking with each other's music, they're like sending their music, leaving the group chat. I'm not trying to be part of that, bro. Like, if I'm gonna join one of these collectives, I'm trying to like be active as hell. Like, I'm trying to be streaming each other's music, I'm trying to be getting features together, I'm trying to make a collaborative album. Like, I'm really trying to grow as a whole if I'm gonna be doing that. Like, definitely. So my producer right now, I met him through TikTok, actually. His name's Kid Hart. But he's pushing me, man. Like, he makes music too. Like, he's fire as fuck. And having him around, like, he's like, yo, bro, like, you ever finish a song, like just email it to me, I'll mix it and send it back. And like, that's such an important thing to have, not only like for the music, but it's like knowing that I have that rock that I can just, like, if I need motivation, I can just DM him or like call him. I'll be like, yo, bro, like what you on today? And just talk to him like a real person, like just like a normal friend. Or I can just like flip it and be like, yo, like, let's get this working, boy. Like, come on. And then work on hella music with him. And having these people that can motivate you is really important. Like what you were saying, bro, like, you are who you hang around. Like, a lot of my in real life friends that I hang with, like, they just think it's mad like cringe to make music or like chase a dream or some shit like that, which I think is so like infuriating. But I've tried to explain it to them like 1,000 times, bro. Like, there's this clip of ASAP Rocky talking, and he's like, or I think it's ASAP Rocky, but he's like, since when was it not cool to chase your dream, or some shit along those lines. And that video, I was just like, bro, this is what I've been trying to tell y'all motherfuckers for so long. But people just don't get it. They think going outside of the box, thinking outside of the box, doing anything other than fucking going through high school, going to college, and then getting a job and having fucking nice little white picket fence life, like, is like weird. Like, bro, I'm really trying to change people's lives, and you're just trying to be normal, bro. Like, I'm trying to like make an impact on this world before I leave. You feel me?
Yeah, dude, listen. You're speaking powerful things right now, and the energy you're carrying, I feel like, you know, this is gonna be good. Like, I'm gonna post this clip on TikTok, but check me out.
Yes,
check
sir.
me out. Let me feedback on what you're saying.
Let me hear it.
To me, you know, I feel like, at least in our generation, there's a significant amount of kids who don't want to live a safe life. They want to live a good life, you know. And
Yeah.
I'm not talking about stringing yourself out on drugs. I'm not talking about all that. I'm talking about going on adventure, you know. We grew up and we consumed this media of shit like Mario, Sonic, fucking fucking Johnny Test, flipping.
Oh man, Johnny Test! Oh my god!
And it seems like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Every episode, there's meaning to it. There's some cool shit happening, and it's like, because number one, in these stories, you know, people have good friends. They got a purpose, and they got some shit that they just trying to, you know, I don't know. They got a message or some shit. You know?
Yeah, there's always like a plot going on, bro. Like, there's not like never like some blank space. Like people are always trying to do shit. People are always moving, improving, and getting better.
Exactly. And through that, you know, I don't think people want to live that life that's already been lived 1,000 times before. So, you know, by doing this, it may not happen. Maybe you want to be an artist or something, but it's like you want. I don't know how to put this into words, but you just want something more, you know, and it's not gonna be a safe life. So the thing is,
I'm feeling it.
And this is how I'm gonna connect it, is that a lot of normal people say chase your dreams, follow your heart. But once you start fucking making the sacrifices you need to do to go do that stuff, they start looking at you different. Like, you know, putting in the time to, like, say you drop out of school. You know what I'm saying? You know,
he's a bum. He's throwing his life away. Like,
yeah, I get it. And there's a lot more examples of stuff like that where, you know, you're gonna have to make these sacrifices. Like, you know, you may still live with your parents or something, and it's like there's still that stigma. And I feel like in certain areas, like maybe somewhere more, you know, like cityfied, I guess, where, you know, everybody's hustling and gets it more, you know. But in a lot of suburban areas and a lot of rural areas, you know, there's that stigma still there because, you know, this of stuff like that. And I feel like this, what I'm about to say, my next question is connected to this. Do you feel like NPCs are real?
Yo, I watched a video on this, bro. Yes, I do. In some ways, yes. Right? Like, I don't think there are actually like fake humans, but I know people like that I've spoken with, that I've hung out with, met at parties and things of that nature, like that have no interests, no hobbies, no like real social life, like no social interactions. They don't talk to girls. They don't make money. It's like they're literally put on the world. It's like if you're watching a show, it's like a filler episode. Like it's a filler human. Like it's like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying 100%, dude. 100%. And it's not that I want to dehumanize these people, because I feel like that's what some people are doing. They see these people that they think that they have a more simple definition of NPC. I see this stuff on TikTok where it's like, just because you don't know a person, they're an NPC. But to me, it's like I said, it like I've made a whole video about it. It's deeper than that, and I feel like people just aren't. I feel like the easy way to say it is that some people just don't have taste or aren't that original, you know?
Yeah. And they lack they lack ambition to do anything and everything.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, that having that type of having the flame of ambition is way more like just having it is gonna do a lot for you. And real shit, I feel like a lot of that has to do with, you know, the internet and like technology period, you know, and the environment that you're in. But yeah, okay. Have you had any like crazy experiences with somebody that's like a NPC in your life or something?
Like, all right, so like me and my friends be like interacting with NPCs at school, because like we know a lot of the kids at this school, like all these kids that we know, it's like you could do some crazy shit to them and they will have no reaction. Like bro, this kid walks past me and like I just like stare at him, and then all my friends are behind me and they just start like barking at him, right? On some weird shit. And the kid just has no reaction. Like I'm looking at his face, his facial feature doesn't change. Like he's not like smiling or like concerned. Like he's just walking straight face while people are barking. Like that's just not normal. How are you like just not showing any kind of change in your emotion after hearing something like that?
Yeah. I see what you're saying. And to me, I feel like I said this in the video. I feel like if you aren't in a spectacle, a meme, something online that people are watching, people don't give you the credit. And it's also like, it's pretty much like this too, where I already said it, and an example of it was that, you know, if it like they'll see your music on TikTok, and then they'll start being like, oh, I fuck with your music, oh, I fuck, you know, but or even better, like if somebody in real life did the shit that Speed does, you know what I'm saying?
That's
and
what I'm
they didn't have a
saying.
YouTube channel, they'd be like, that's the weird kid. But since they got that junk on camera, they all love it.
No, fuck that. It's not even about it being on camera. It's the clout factor, to be honest with you, bro. Like if I'm like a rapper and people at my school know about me, right? And I'm like, I have like 2 monthly listeners, but like in the music I'm talking about some foul shit, like some OG Tyler shit, like talking about some like crazy shit in my music. They're gonna be like, that kid makes really fucking weird music. But like you look at Tyler, you look at like Tyler the Creator, you listen to his old music, the things that he's talking about, and people are like, oh, like this is my favorite song, like this is my shit right here. Like what, bro?
Yeah. And hey, so let's talk about that.
Alright.
How do you feel about the? This is something that's hardly ever talked about, and as when I blow up and I get the, you know, the recognition that I deserve, I'm gonna talk about this 24/7. But the beginning stages of an artist's career, before they have that cult following, but like as soon as they start rapping, I feel like that those real beginnings, like
It's like super, bro. I was talking about this with some kids the other night, right? I'm thinking about it. Okay, all right. Now, in retrospect, this is about to sound like super fucking cocky, right? But I think I want to start like I want to get like a little camera, right? I want to have an SD card, and for one SD card, I want to fill it up once a month, right? Of just like shit I'm doing and like music related stuff, like basically like film like my progression. And then I'll like have like a box somewhere where once a month I put an SD card in it. And then when I'm up, bro, like I'm gonna take it all out and I'm gonna make the craziest fucking doc, bro. Like I'm gonna make the craziest documentary about my come up. And people are gonna look and be like, this kid was literally like sitting in a dirty ass room recording music until 4 a.m. every day of the week. And now look where he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's powerful right there. That's powerful. And yeah, you touched on a lot of good stuff right there. So, all right, next question. Let's see. Do you have any role models outside of music?
100%, bro. I've been lucky enough to come up in a family where I wouldn't say we're like well off. I wouldn't say we're even like moderate. Like we make like a lower amount of money, right? But I'm blessed to have both my parents in my life, and my dad 100%. He's my biggest inspiration. So he's been he started off working as a teacher and he was a principal, but then he started as a side hustle. He started like DJing like parties, like proms and weddings and like things like that. And people like his name started to get around, and he created his own business where he like does DJing and he like does shows, and he does like all of these like parties, like bar mitzvahs for the Jews out there. You know,
Shout out to them.
shout out to the Jews, my family, and so he really put me on the music, and I feel like he's got like the best moral compass of anyone I know. Like he's about his bread and he's about his family, and that's it. Like he's a real honest, straight up dude. He's funny. He's where I get all my confidence from. He's where I get my good looks from. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Like I've been looking up to him, and there's definitely like before, like when I was younger, when I was like real like fucking angry testosterone little kid, and I was like, man, fuck you, dad. Like I hate you. But it's like now I can take it and I look it back and I'm like I really fucking love this dude right here. Like this is my rock, bro. Like I need this man in my life. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely been the biggest inspiration in my whole life, for real.
That's awesome, and I hope people can connect to that. And I don't know if you have a response to this, but I just thought of this question and it's too good not to say anything. What would you say to people with like, you know, who don't really have you know, good parents?
I would say like to people that don't have like the greatest parents, I would say, for example, like when you have kids, like look at how your parents treated you and don't be anything like them. Like, give your kids the best life that they can possibly have, so they look up to you like the way that I look up to my dad. Like, I know when I have kids, like, I'm about to be the best fucking father figure like a kid could ever ask for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like fuck your parents if they're like terrible to you. Like, obviously that's family, that's blood, but definitely you don't want to be like them if they're treating you poorly. And you got to be your own person. You got to branch out. You got to figure out how you want to parent, how you want to hold yourself up as a man or a woman, whatever, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, you know, that would be my message as well. You know, just you know, take the merits of their mistakes and, you know, break that curse that, you know, because a lot of the times, like, it's a line of bad parents. I'm digressing, but all right, cool, man. That was an inspirational answer.
Of course.
So you said you got a lot of snippets. Out of those snippets, what would you say is your own favorite song?
Oh my god, the one I just posted on my Instagram called I Wonder. I'm fucking with that song the most right now. Yeah. I just think, I don't know, I think it's like my best song that I've made yet, and I think like it's just resonating with people, not for like any specific reason, because I'm just talking about some crazy shit in it. I'm talking about some coming over, I ain't fucking over, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just some cool shit, it's some hype shit, like to get lit to. And I think people are like, damn, like this kid can actually rap, like, and he's not making some shitty ass music, and people are fucking with it. So I'm fucking with it.
I'm fucking with it. Do you have like an estimated time to drop? You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting on a verse. Because I think I said that to my producer, and he said, boy, you gotta let me hop on this. I said, come on. He said, let me hop on it. So I think he's recording a verse for that. So whenever I get that verse back from him, then it'll probably be ready to go. But maybe like next week or two, and that'll be cool. And then I got like four really good snippets that I'm working on, just like solo songs. Those will probably come out in like the next couple weeks. And then right now I'm grinding out features, because like I've never had people ask me for features before, because I've never grinded TikTok like this. But now that I've been doing TikTok, it's like people are like, yo, like let me get a feature, and I'm like, fuck it, like okay, like you want me on your song, bet. So I go and I'm just recording so many features right now, and I honestly think everyone that I make, like, I'm improving. Like, these people got to be happy with these results that fucking coming out of these. But yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, listen, sounds like you're on a roll, and I'm gonna ask you some personal questions now. Let's get to know the man.
Let's go.
Behind the scenes, bro. First off, what's your favorite color?
Fucking purple.
Awesome. That's lit. Do you have an explanation why, or is it just purple?
I think it's just purple, to be honest with you.
Okay, cool. If you could have 3 superpowers, what would they be?
Flying, invisibility, and teleportation.
Bet. Okay. Do you have a message for somebody like just starting out in music and in anything?
No matter how much hate you get, there's gonna be good shit that comes along with it. Because if you really love what you're doing and you're really passionate about what you're doing, you could get 150 hate comments and 10 nice comments. And those 10 nice comments are gonna keep you going. They're gonna fuel you, and that's gonna be what you need to keep going. It's gonna be fuck the haters till the day I die, and it's gonna be love the lovers till the day I live. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. That was powerful right there. All right, next one.
All right.
We all know that success is in your future. So what are you gonna do in that first, like $1 million check?
Oh man. All right. First thing I'm doing, I'm paying off my family's debt. I'm paying off my mom's and my dad's debt, 100%. I'm getting them safe, financially sound. Then I'm getting them out of the area that we're in right now. I'm getting them to a nice cozy log cabin somewhere on a lake, somewhere. Feel me? Then I'll probably Then I'll probably help my brothers out with their college tuitions and things like that. Get myself probably invested in something, man, some stocks or something. And then it's time to go crazy. It's time to splurge a little bit. I might get me like I don't think I'll ever get like a fucking big ass Cuban. Like I'll get like I rock a small gold chain with like a Star of David pendant on it right now, but that's my money, that's my own shit. And I think maybe some like little jewelry. I'll definitely upgrade my clothes. I mean most of the clothes that I get right now are either like handy downs or like thrifted, so I don't really got no design or nothing like that. My oldest brother, he's into like Jordans and shoes, so I got some heat on my feet, you know what I'm saying? But definitely I'm interested in shoes, so shoes and clothes would be like the things that I splurge on really. And then I just live like a normal life. Like I wouldn't buy no fucking huge ass mansion, like a normal house that me and my boys can live in. Me just like bring people up with me, you feel me?
Hell yeah. Because we all know that more money's gonna come, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
All right, next question is kind of dark, and it's the opposite of my last question. What are you gonna do if rap doesn't work out?
Man, as of now, I'm gonna keep rapping. I'm a junior in high school right now. I'm gonna finish out this year, keep getting my grades up, grind out next year, keep my grades up, and then probably go to college, hopefully somewhere in New York. I really want to go somewhere in New York, and major in business management, minor in real estate management, some shit like that. Because if music doesn't work out for me, what I want to do is I want to be, for the first like maybe 15 years out of college, I want to be like a realtor or like something where I'm like using my personality and like my flame to like help me not persuade, but you know what I'm saying, like help me in that case. Because you know I'm like smart, but I'm not like book smart, so it's like that. So I'm gonna make my money, and then my plan is I want to open up like a thrift shop somewhere, right? And have it be like let's say you go to a concert, right? If you go to a concert, you're gonna get like a concert tee, like some merch, right? So I'm gonna have this thrift store that has like nice like vintage clothes that like people donate and things like that, but then also have like a clothing brand that goes along with the thrift store and like matches like the energy of it. So it's like a destination, like you're going to it, you thrift, and like you like would probably buy like a piece of merch from it.
Dude, that's awesome right there, bro. Listen, because you're still an artist, even with the business stuff. So I see what you're doing. And that's the type of stuff right there that I feel like people should start doing, you know, period. Like that like becoming your own boss right there.
Yeah.
So that's what it's all about.
Yeah, also people look past it all the time. They're like, oh, music shit's not working out for me. Fuck it, I have to go work in a cubicle. No, you don't. What are you talking about? Like, and even if you do work in a cubicle, decorate that shit, bro. Like have art be a part of your life still, bro. If you're really that motivated about it right now, you better still be motivated about it in 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's awesome. I really fuck with this message and this energy. Last question, and then after that we're gonna wrap stuff up. How do you feel about it's really like 3 questions, but how do you feel about the underground right now as a whole community?
I like it a lot. I think it's a lot of positivity, honestly, and I think it's kind of like when like you look at like goddamn you look at like Uzi, Yachty, 21, like all those people that came up off of like SoundCloud and shit like that, right? And people have been like, oh, SoundCloud rappers, blah blah blah, and then it's been like a bunch of like people coming up out of nowhere, like random people, and then now it's starting to come back to like it's like TikTok rappers now. You got like Baby Santana, you got like Young Chris, like you got all these people that some may consider like the leaders of the underground, like BK the Ruler, all these people that are like on tour with Tekka right now, and it's a lot of positivity in here, and this is like really the next wave, and I think people aren't ready for it, and they gotta get ready because this shit is happening, and this shit is happening really fast.
Hell yeah, man. Listen, my next question feeds off, you know, the last question is, do you feel like we are in some type of transitory phase, or that there's a divide in the underground?
Oh man, I think that there is a divide, because I think there's different types. There's like people obviously going the plug and B route. There's people going the like hard like Young Chris route, but touching back on that, like it's Baby Santana and Young Chris and Lil Tekka on tour together with like BK the Ruler, and it's all these genres, like it's all considered underground, but it's like different genres of underground. Like there's like sub parts of it, and I think they're coming together. And there definitely is a divide, but I think that there's enough like friendship between the main leaders of the underground that people that are coming up will be like, oh, like if I'm making hard music, why wouldn't I fuck with someone making plug-in beat? Like their music's still fire. So I think it's gonna work out.
All right. Well, listen. Is there anything else you want to say? Any special shout outs? Any special messages to the people watching, friends, family, anything, you know? Say it right now.
Man. I love y'all. Man. Thank you for being tapped in with me and my boy. We up next, yo. Y'all gotta watch out. Like I'm telling y'all, y'all are gonna be looking back at this 2 to 3 years, bro. This is gonna be a legendary ass interview. We're both gonna be up, and you guys are gonna come and look at this interview and be like, damn, this is what they were like. They were really sitting in a Discord call at 6 p.m. Eastern time on some like real shit, bro. Like this is us. Like this is the real us. Like no fake shit. And yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. I love y'all.
Shit, man. To the people watching, I love y'all too. Listen, this has been Saintly Silas, a soldi broadcast straight to the heart, bruh. Thank y'all for watching. The cameras are being turned off.
Seems like everyone I interview, you know, I'm getting a larger sense of the energy that's going on right now. This guy right here, a lot of good energy, heavy force, not to be messed with. I have a problem pronouncing things, but young Lyoko, do not sleep on my guy. He's about to make some big changes. What can I say? Tremendous. Anyway, if you want to know no more about myself, I'm right here, link in the description. You know where to find me, baby. You know what I like. Anyway, it's been Saintly Sex. It's been Silas X, Saint 64, Soldi Man, Saintly Silas. It's me, and I'm